Hello dear students, this is Dr. Saurabh Sir's classes. So our contact number is 9836793076. Again I am repeating that, which is 9836793076, and our email ID is saurabhsirclasses@gmail.com. So please feel free to contact via these contact details so you can enjoy all the services of Dr. Saurabh Sir's classes, which are like one-on-one sessions, our regular batches, and I am eager to tell you that we are going to organize a batch that will help you with your logical thinking to gain knowledge, and that will help you for your upcoming examinations, which are TIFR GS, NBHM, ISI, CMI, or that likes of the examinations. Okay, hope you understood. Okay, so now I am going to tell you that we are going to do an question which is from our TIFR GS 2025. So the question is telling us that T be an endomorphism of a finite dimensional real vector space V, and let our W denote the image of T. Let T dash denote the restriction of T on W, sorry, on of T to W. Then our T and T dash has same trace. Okay, so what can be done? Okay, so we have to, this is a true false question, so we have to find the logic if it is true or false. Okay, so let our, so trace of the linear map, so the trace of a linear map where our T is from V to V is the sum of all eigenvalues. We know that that is equals to trace of T when counted with the algebraic multiplicity. Okay, so alternatively, if our T is represented by a matrix A with respect to to some basis, the trace of T is the sum of all diagonal entries of A. Okay, so now we are going to know about the restriction, which is T dash named here. So the restriction T dash from W to W is defined by limiting T to act on the subspace, which is W equals to my image of T. Okay, now we are going to see the observations. So the let the space V can be decomposed as this thing. That means that can be the direct sum of kernel T and W. That means the image T. W is my image, so I can, yeah. So the matrix representation of T with respect to a basis aligned with this decomposition has in has the following block form, which is my A will can look like 0 0 0, and there will be B, where our 0 block corresponds to the kernel of T and our B is the matrix representation of our T dash, the restriction of T to W. Since the trace of a block diagonal matrix is the sum of the traces of the diagonal blocks, so we can easily see that trace of T is equals to trace of the 0 thing, which is this, plus trace of T dash. Okay, so as the trace of 0 is 0, so our trace of T is equals to trace of T dash. So the statement is true that our T and T dash have the same trace. Hope you understood, guys. So yeah, as it is a true false question, so we can write that our statement given in the question is true. And again, I am telling that if you have any mathematical doubts or anything, or you are thinking that you are lacking preparation for your examinations, so please feel free to call on this number and drop an email on this email ID, so you can enjoy all the services of Dr. Soros's classes. Okay, thank you guys.